Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Laura Zorza, and I'm a retired Navy veteran. I created this channel to help anyone that's currently serving in the Navy, along with anyone that wishes to enlist in the Navy, regardless if it's active duty or on the reserve side. All right, so today I'm going to talk about the VA home loan. And this applies to veterans across all the branches, active duty, reserve, National Guard, it doesn't matter, okay? So I have a lot of notes here, so let's jump right in. One of my viewers last week asked me about how the VA home loan worked for Navy reservists, and to elaborate. So active duty, realistically active duty, as soon as you enter, you can realistically 6 months later apply and get a VA home loan. All right, that's what they allow. Now for the reserves, don't turn the channel, 6 years, okay? But if you wait until a little bit further in the video, I'll tell you how you can get it before the 6 year mark, okay? But standard is 6 years. You have to complete the 6 years to be eligible for the VA loan. Okay, the VA loan has a lot of perks that civilians don't have. One is your PMI, private mortgage insurance. And over the term of your loan, that can be thousands of dollars, okay? Veterans do not pay PMI, plain and simple, we don't pay it. So right there, you're saving thousands of dollars, okay? Another perk is the VA allows you to put 0 down and get a loan. So you can get a home, 0 down, no PMI. All right, there's also something called the VA loan funding fee. And this here is, it varies depending on the amount of the loan, okay? So it's a one-time fee that veterans pay. But there are some individuals that do not have to pay, okay? And some of these are the changes coming in 2020. One is Purple Heart recipients. You're exempt from paying the funding fee. The other one is a veteran that's disabled that is receiving compensation. You have to actually be receiving your disability paycheck, all right? Receiving compensation for a service-connected injury. You're also exempt. So I mentioned no down payment. You will have to pay, and this is changing, it's going to be 2.3% of the loan amount. So they'll compute that into the loan, and then they'll add that into your payments. That's if you have 0 down. Now, if you have some money, 0.5% up to 9.99%, you will actually have your percentage lowered from 2.3 down to 1.5, okay? And then if you have 10% or more to put down on the loan, that drops even further, down to 1.25, all right? Okay, in order to get your VA home loan, the home must be your primary residence. Okay, so you can't buy it and think, hey, my kids are going to live in it. Okay, you have to have that as your primary residence. All right, you can also get a second loan. You can get a second loan. Say, for instance, the first house you have, you want to rent that out because maybe you want to downsize, you want a smaller house. You can do that, but you must pay that first loan off. Once that first loan is paid off, you can go get another loan, okay? And then do what you want with that other property. Something else you cannot do is you cannot buy property for investment purposes. So buying a house or a condo or a townhome. And another change that's huge for next year is the limit amount, okay? This year, the limit amount is $484,350. All right, so that's the max that you'd be looking for. In 2020, there's no limit. So realistically, if you have a job, you know, and you're making a lot of money and you want this $1 million home with no money down, as long as your credit and everything checks out, there's no limit. The VA will permit that loan. That's huge. I know down here in South Florida, I know a lot of veterans personally that could not find the house that they wanted in the location that they wanted because of the costs, the cost ceiling. So this right here is going to help a lot of people out. Okay, another advantage to having a VA loan is, say for instance, for whatever reason, you are struggling to pay your mortgage, okay? The VA actually has VA financial counselors that will assist you by intervening and contacting the loan company, whatever bank that you're dealing with. They can renegotiate the loan, the percentage, the payments. The VA will do whatever they can to keep you in your house, okay? And another great thing is for any veteran, even if you don't use the VA home loan, if you're having also financial problems, there is a 1-877 number, and I'll make sure to include it, that you can call, and they will connect you to the regional office in your area to where they can help you. Even if you don't have the VA loan, they're still going to help you because you're a veteran. Okay, so that there is another big advantage. And before I discuss what the eligibility requirements are for the loan, I'm going to go back to that reserve topic. Okay, Navy Reserves. 6 years you have to be in the Navy Reserves before you're entitled to that loan. Now, there's a way around it, and that is, and you're going to hear me say it a lot, mobilization. Okay? If you can get on a mobilization 181 days or more, when you come back, you can get a house. So realistically, if you were to go through boot camp and A school, come back, to your NOSC, do some drills, and within a year or two, go on a mobilization, come back, you can get a house. Okay? So 181 days or more is required. That is a way that you can get it before your 6-year mark. Okay? But in order to be eligible for the VA loan, first you're going to have to go get your COE, your Certificate of Eligibility. Okay? And that doesn't guarantee the loan. It's just basically they're verifying that, yes, you are a veteran, and you need to have your DD-214. So if you're a reservist and you have more than 6 years, have not mobilized, and you don't have a DD-214, so you want to get this house, what you're going to need is a statement of service, and that letter will be drafted up by the yeoman, generally like of the NOSC or of your unit, and they'll have the command CO sign off stating that, yes, you are a reservist, you've served this amount of years, because all your personal information will be in the letter, and then you'll use that instead of the DD-214. So income verification, credit score of 620 or higher. It's generally what the banks are looking for, but like I said, income verification. So like if you're on disability, you just provide that letter, disability, monthly paycheck, that's verification with your letter. And they're going to look at your debt to income ratio. Okay, that's going to be another one. How much debt do you have? How much income do you have coming in? They want to make sure that you can pay this loan. So I'm sure I forgot some stuff, but that right there is the things you really need to know about a VA home loan. So if you have any other questions, just comment down below. If you found the video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give it a thumbs down. That's fine. It's still interaction. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. So until then, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.